Alright, hello and welcome back to Spirit Island. Let's fight the invaders and kick them off of our island. I would like to try a different faction today, maybe Brandenburg. I know we did 3 difficulty last time, so let's maybe do 4. Level 2 here, 4 difficulty. Brandenburg, they are going to rapidly attack our island. They are going to get extra settlements at the start of the game. When making the invader deck, they're going to get a stage 3 card super early, which invades 2 lands instead of just 1. Very sketchy. And then on each board, they get to add additional buildings to territories without. So they're just very building focused. I don't know who would be fun for this. Like, I've never played Devouring Teeth Lurk Underfoot. They're like a fire animal thing. Dealing damage powers do +1 damage. This adds +1 damage total to the power, even if the power damage multiplies by invader for each invader. Cool, so your damage dealing powers always do +1. Add presence, add presence, add presence. I mean, flip him. He's like a low complexity. Let's try Devouring Teeth Lurk Underfoot. Extra damage. Sounds fun to me. Invaders, explore the land. So starting off here, we're in the center. That's our little homeland, our center of power. And what are our options here? We've got Gift of Furious Might. Target spirit may deal +3 damage this turn with one of its damage dealing powers. And again, this is like a cooperative card for sure. Mark territory with scars and teeth. 9 defend and 2 terror. Gather up. So herd lurking man. So gather up people. And ferocious rampage. 3 damage to people and buildings only. So you want to gather them all up and kill them. In terms of our power, we can get a second card pretty quick. If you don't, so choose a land with invaders. Death approaches from beneath the surface. If you don't have a thing in the target land, gather one of your pieces. Cool, so you can be like, go here, and then your things that are range 0, you can do pretty quickly. I see, that's kind of funky. Let's try and either gain power or gain presence, or one of these two. By putting one thing down, we could play 2 cards, but we'd only have 2 power, which isn't super helpful. Gathering them quickly could prevent them from doing any nasty stuff on sands, but they already have a city here. Ferocious rampage. 3 to people and settlements. So they're about to build here. Maybe we move up there and attack them. In that case, let's put a presence down here because we know we're going to need it. Am I only playing 1 card? Probably. Fire or animal and mountain. Let's put a fire here. And then gain a power card. Let's do a minor, that's fine. Gather. Ooh, Gold's Allure. Fire and animal. This is already looking really good. Meh. Meh, meh. Alright, so this here. Gather 1 and 1. I should have done that before putting my presence down, because I may have chosen a different card. But now, if I do Ferocious Rampage, I should be able to target invaders and go in there and go nom nom nom. 3 damage should be more than enough. And then in the future, we can do Gold's Allure, but we need to do that to mountain tiles. I didn't realize it was mountain tiles. Makes a lot of sense. That's why the card's so good. And sorry, is this mountain or water here in the middle? Mountain, okay. So they built a tile here. Now they sent explorers out into the woodlands. And we will move here with our token and then attack and kill everything. We are moving underneath the land. Cool. And that gets us into the next turn. So they're about to ravage here. That's a 4 attack. We don't love that. We could defend for 9. Or we could, with the allure, pull one of them away, but not both. So I think that it makes sense to do the defensive card this turn, at a minimum. They're also going to be building in some of these lands. So is there, like, I think gathering things make sense as well. Do we want to gather... Do we want to add a presence and get some power? Because I'm so broke right now. I mean, this costs 2. So I'd only really be able to do a 0. Got 1 and 1. Okay, I could bring everything out of this wood tile. Okay, in that case, let's go here. Let's get a card. Again, we'll just focus on minor for now. We're really good at doing damage. Deal 1 damage or defend 4 is pretty cool as long as there's Dahan around. Destroy one of your pieces. Target spirit. No. We'll choose elusive ambushes. Then add a presence. Here is fine. Let's allure and defend. And that's enough for us to get the invader thing as well. Okay, finish playing cards. Let's defend the place that's being ravaged. And if we look... I mean, that's going to actually give them enough fear for the fear card. And if we look here, each coastal land push 1 person inland. Interesting. Is that each coastal land? Sorry? Each coastal land. Yikes. Okay. Well, we can push you into here. You go here, because then you'll attack the Dahan, lose the battle, and die. And you can go here, which is a build area, but it's not a big deal either way. Now... Beast Prowls each generates 1 fear if there's people present. We just push 1 into that. On each board, push 2 Dahan from a land with Blight to a land without. So you guys move into here in this mountain, and we'll figure out how to defend this later. Push 1 into a land with 1 or more... Sorry. Each player may push 1 person into a land with more than the land it came from. Okay, people want to go back home. Yeah, you can go up to here. Fine. We're going to bring a huge group of people up into this land, and then we're going to defend it with our card that we're using this turn. We'll try and make sure we get it back. Or get a new defensive card. So, slowly we go here. Let's move this tile down. Oh, we had enough to do damage. Deal 1 damage. Oh, we have 2 damage remaining. So we hurt a thing, and then Gold's allure. We bring them all in, and now you don't attack me for a turn. Loves it. The months go by. This is really good so far. Alright, so I have to defend you guys. Do I have a defensive card? No. I could deal 1 damage, but it would actually be 2 damage, and that would be enough if I just did elusive ambushes. As long as there's Dahan there, and there is. They're also going to be building in mountains, which is a little bit nasty. I could give myself like a +3 damage with a card. That would let me do a lot. I mean, it would let me kill like all of this. If you don't have presence, gather 1. 3 animal is kind of hard to come by. 3 fire and 3 animal. I have a fire. I'm gonna have an animal, so really I just need 2 and 2. but I can't get the 2 animal. I can get 2 fire, but not 2 animal. I mean, getting another single presence seems fine to me. Because that gets our cards back. Well, actually, no. I was thinking about doing attacks on you, and you, I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I guess we can move you in there for the attack if I can get red cards. Let's just add a presence. That's fine. Let's gain a power card. Let's see what it's going to be. I'm still sticking to miners. I just like miners. We don't have that much money anyway. Defend 5, anything at range 0. That's pretty sick, and it's an animal card. To fear, if the target has at least 2 things, they get even more. Rain of Blood. Yee. Target spirit does a bunch of stuff, and then 2 fear, if it's a mountain, push some stuff around. This is slow, though. The Burning Forest. No, let's do the sap. Defend 5. We don't need it this turn, but we can certainly do it later. And then we grow. I think growing the animal doesn't help us this turn, right? So maybe if it doesn't help us, we just do a little bit more cash coming in. 3 cash. I mean, our cards are also cheap. Let's just put this here. Cool. So that's already enough for us to get our invader thing for 1 damage. Interesting. How so? 1 and 1. Yeah, okay. So like this, for instance, gives us the mountain, and this gives us the damage, and that allows us to do +1 damage when we get there. Okay, okay. I think that's fine. So elusive ambush has to happen right away. Oh, they're ravaging forest right now. I didn't even need this. This should be 2 damage though, right? Yeah, okay. So now you're not gonna create an issue. Oh, no, 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 no. Undo, undo. Because you guys are building a freaking city right now. And you're building a city. Even though this city isn't gonna attack, the next one would. Then I'd have to defend for 5. And I can't defend for 9 unless I get my cards back. Oh, interesting. I this whole time I was thinking about this wrong. If I were to attack you, you're going to build a city. I'd rather have them all focused in one area. So let's finish playing cards. Herd the men away. Yeah, okay. Let's just do elusive for 1 damage, and then blow up that house so they'll build another one. All living things act in unanticipated ways. We're already at stage 2. Damn. There were no jungles with the most. There's no lands with blight and at least 2 Dahan. So that event card did very little for us. Now, defenders explore. And this is the level 3 card that they got early. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. In that case, maybe I focus on preventing them from doing some build actions by moving into their people. Lurking. Gather 1. I definitely want to be here, and I want to be here. They're about to ravage the mountains. Like, I want to still be here so I can gather people into this tile. I don't want to leave that, which means I could leave here. This sands tile. So we bring you in. That eats a man. Which is fun. Again, just to be sure, does it affect this? Oh, it does. We get 2 damage because of our power. Well, in that case, we should certainly do this. And then Lurk goes here. And let's just bring in a dude bro. Okay, so I need to regenerate my cards. I need to get a new token. That token can be fire. With 2 points coming in, I think I actually need 3 so that I can have enough money for the ferocious rampage. I guess I can't get that anyway, because first I need to play this to defend 9 in this zone, and then I need this to defend 5. Actually, I don't need to defend that one anymore. So 9 is good. 1 damage that gets +1 is pretty nice, actually. And that is enough for us to just go hard here. So we look at the board. They're building a bunch of stuff. We, first of all, go here and tell them that they're guarded. That makes fear. Then we go here. Oh, what? Push. Oh, no. I don't want to push. I didn't want to push. That sucks. I anticipated them getting the kills. Well, that sucks. Let's go here and kill this guy. I can do 2 damage, but we're just preventing a city from being built. Being proactive. So each land with at least 2, push 1 deeper. Annoying. You can come in here. Push you. What does this say? On each board, push 1 to an adjacent land with no stuff. It doesn't damage. It's got to go into one of these. You're about to kill yourself. You're about to do nothing. I guess I can come over here and kill this guy. The dog will have plenty to fight. Growing sense of unease spreads throughout the invaders. Gather 1 into coastal lands. There's nothing to gather. Some of this is like way louder than I think it needs to be. Okay, so they're building houses. Ugh, because it's a stage 2 card. No, it's just that was the build. All right, click a place to add a thing to it. We'll add it to the mountains now that the mountain thing is already done. Cool. Now, we have a lot we can do here. And by a lot, I mean we can do 2 damage to something. This is about to get ravaged. This is about to get ravaged. Let's go here, from here, and we kill another building. And now that's enough fear. This guy here can't kill any Dahan. The jungles are clear. This one's clear. I just need to protect this zone here, and then they're building in these places. Though I would love the ferocious rampage. So, to protect this zone, they're doing 5 damage. We could do a sap pretty easily. And then, to prevent those builds, I mean, we could haul more people into the mountains. And then do a ferocious rampage. I kind of like that. For that, we need to play 3 cards, though. And I can't do that. We're such a slow grower. We'll add a presence. Fire is fine. But we always have like that free damage coming in. So that's cool. We're still not rich enough that I want to grab a big card. So we'll keep getting more flexibility. Adding fear and strife. We're adding blight. I don't really love any of these, but this one has the right colors. So that protects. And then this draws people in. And that's enough for us to do 2 damage. Though sometimes it's like deal 1 damage, deal 2 damage. Sometimes this gets added up, but I don't think in this case like that language means that it gets added. And that's going to defend us here. And it's going to allow us to draw more people into the mountains. Finish playing cards. And probably eat these people. So defend. On a land on each board, replace a person with a settlement. I don't want to. I guess we're doing it in the mountains. Then drive off the interlopers. Each player may push a person from a land with Dahan. You're about to die. You're not doing anything. So let's skip. Growing sense of unease. Each player removes 1 from a land with 2 or fewer invaders. You're about to build up here. Don't do that. And then again, they're attacking here. It's defended. Attacking here. The Dahan fight back, and then nothing in the mountain or in the jungle. All right. Choose a place to add a city because they got their enhancement. It can go in the woods because the woods aren't relevant anymore. And okay. We first. What are we going to do first? I was thinking that we'd pull everyone into this mountain, but we can do a bunch of damage. They're about to attack the wetlands. The wetlands are going to be, like, safe. They're going to build in these places. Maybe we just attack here and blow up a city. 4 damage. So it is additive. Right? And then the mountain. Oh, is it just... Yeah, and then we get to add a strife. Okay, this is nice. Very good. So right now, he's going to build up here and he's going to build down here, which is a little bit sad. But we can work around that, okay? We have a huge attack that I want to do here. Nothing's getting ravaged this turn that I need to care about. We can prevent future builds. And this says if we get 3 red, we can do both. Ooh, that is something. Let's keep grabbing cards. I like having lots of cards. Another miner. This one here is fire and red, so add 2 things. I mean, it's just right. The Blight Rot Fever, and then we're going to be able to play 3 cards. Let's play, I don't know. Some of these are 0 range, so I'll just put something in this tree tile here for a minute. Then this turn, they're just doing a bunch of building. Ferocious Rampage. I want to do this. Then I need a tile. I need to play a card with a mountain on it. So this. And then I can't get the next level anyway. So there's a lot we can do. Doing +3 damage with a card. That's not really necessary, I don't think. I mean, well, they have 3 settlements, right? 1, 2, 3. So actually, maybe we just power ourselves up. We have 3 red, so we could do a blight thing. We could do so much with this. I think we have to do Inflame Life, just because this is such a good value. As much as I'd love to do just more damage, it's not actually that critical. And we have more ways of doing damage. So, what's this? Invaders have begun. We can push to an adjacent land, remove blight from the box. That's kind of poopy. But we're not really blighted right now, so we can do that. 3 energy per land, aided by fire. In each place where we have 2 things, we can do 2 damage. That's here, only there. Or destroy one from a spirit, which would allow us to have, you know, an earth, for instance. And that is not actually enough because we need an animal as well for our next power. But I don't know. If we say guard yourself, we're aided by 4. How much do we actually need? I think we need a lot, right? Because it's cost 3 per land where you... Cost 3 energy per land where you do damage. Where you do. Invaders have begun finding places of natural power. You may. So I think, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Is that what they're saying? That I need like 1 billion energy? Yeah, okay. Undo. Repulse them. I get to push a unit somewhere. I'll push them into here. And we lost a blight from our card. We did gain a power, though, because down here it said that we do get a power if we have at least 4 Dahan. Actually, can we undo? Oh, we can't undo. I was going to say, it would have been great to push... Oh, no, they already had an invader in the land with our wolf. So they got a fear from that. What do we have for options? I want red and mountain and fire. Mountain over there to defend 1. Fire over there to remove blight and push Dahan. I mean, I'll just take the mountain one. It's kind of fine. Kind of fine. Gives me a mountain card for next turn. Though I think I'm just going to be recovering cards. They build in the sands. Okay, city. Village. They explore. They've already ravaged the wetlands, but we'll put a guy here. And they're exploring the mountains some more. Okay. So this allows us to gather. So I think we go here and we gather you out of this land so that you won't be able to ravage it. And then I basically feel like we have to do this. This is 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't we have like a thing that's like 1 damage per unit or something like that? I thought we had that. But I guess we don't. So he's got a lot of people here. No kidding. Sorry, I can't tell. There are 2 things, so they would build a city here next turn. Interesting. Well, we could prevent them from building. And add an additional unrest. And then with this... How much damage is that? That's like 4 damage or something like that. So that just handles this mountain tile. They won't build there. They won't do anything. I kind of want to undo, though, and use that power here. Oh, but 4 damage is kind of awkward. So no, yeah, let's stick to our guns, and we'll just shield this up. I know that we have shield cards. A couple different ones, in fact. So we need to redeem our cards. We need to build out... I don't know if we need to build an earth. I have 3 power coming in. That's pretty much great for anything we do. This guy here needs to be in range of this, but that's fine. Let's push you down. I need... You're going to build in the mountains. I would like a ferocious rampage again. I would like to pull people in. We could pull people in several ways. This one here comes with a fire. And then I would like to defend this city here. Like, I have so many things I could be doing, but I can't play 4 cards per turn yet. So that's fine. No. Undo. I forgot. I didn't play my defense card. This one here, defend 9. That makes more sense, because then this is defended, that's defended. Is this currently fine right now or something? No, it is going to create a blight. If we don't defend it for at least 3. Or 7. Okay, so yeah, we need the 9. Let's finish playing cards. So, defend for 5, defend for 9. We look at this. Now they're not building anywhere. They're not doing anything. Terrible drought. We don't like the drought. For each board, top minor card. If we draw bad, everything has less health this turn. I kind of like them having a drought. The beast attack is about to happen as well. During the ravage. Yeah, okay. Let. So we did get that. Okay. And it has to go. Sorry. Add to a sands. I mean, that's going to hurt us. Kills one of our tokens. Now we get to do 2 damage. Let's kill the city. Now we win if we kill all their cities. Choose a player. Gather up to 2 Dahan. So I can gather 2 Dahan. And then they do 2 damage to that city. And because of the level of fear, there are no cities left on the board. Let's go. Send them packing. Dahan, grow strong, grow wise. I love it. I love it. I love it. Vigor. Win a game of difficulty rating 4. Look at our big freaking... I don't even know what he is. At first I thought he was an alligator, and then I realized he was like an underground snake. Pretty cool guy, though. Either way, Devouring Tooth we did. Brandenburg-Prussia we won. They're kind of the beginner person, and like Devouring Teeth are a good one to play. They just do so much damage. Energy gained. Powers used. I love looking at these statistics. So you can see finally I played a faction that used a lot of red, but we actually won so early that like all of these numbers are actually pretty low. Fear generated was pretty good. Damage taken. Blight, they did add a blight. Either way, I hope you enjoyed. We saved the land and we sent back the invaders. See you next time. Ciao for now.